Well, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning to some of my lovely family members over here, wherever you're joining me from in this big, beautiful world of ours. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Family, as always, I must do my PSA. I know much of you are not here because I'm still over by my friend JC. I listen to him. Um, but I have to put out my public service announcement. I want to remind all of you, my Jamaican people again on the island, please, 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 if you have not already done so, please go out and register to vote. Register yourselves to vote. Bring a friend, bring a family member, bring your neighbor, bring anybody in the community that need an assistance in getting out to the ECJ office in your constituency to vote, to register to vote. Please bring them. Please, please, please bring them. The voters registration list comes out twice a year in Jamaica, May 31st and November 30th. The November 30th one, if you have already registered, comes out in 4 days. 4 days. So please go out and register to vote. It's a continuous and an ongoing thing, registering to vote, because the next list will come out in May 31st of next year, 2025. So please get your name on the list. Go and register to vote. Tell a friend, bring a family member, bring anybody that is eligible to vote. Please go out and register to vote, because we see how things are going, We see how things going right now. And at any moment, Chiphead Conjure can call election, although it not really looking good in his favor right now. But if him head get chip and him think it's good and everything is in his favor, he can call election. So I beg of you, please go out and register to vote. Register yourself, register your family, get your family there to register. And when you're done register, please, 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 when them call the election now, then you go out and you vote. Vote for yourself, vote for your family, vote for your community, vote for your country. Not some orange or green color or some particular man or woman. Vote for your country, vote for your family, vote for your future generations, because that's what it's going to take for change to come. Change start with your vote. Your vote is your voice. If you don't vote and things don't go the way you hope it go, you can't say nothing. You cannot say a word. You can't open your mouth and say a peep, because your vote is your voice. And if you don't vote, you can't talk. You have no talk in the argument. You understand? So please, I beg of you, go get yourselves registered to vote if you have not already registered. Take a friend, take a family member, take a neighbor, take somebody, some stranger in your community that's not registered, register them to vote. Help them get registered to vote. And when election call, you don't have to worry about nothing. You're already registered, you're on the list. You can just go in and dip your finger in the ink, which I think is antiquated, but that's how it is right now. Go stick your finger in the ink and put it against whatever you decide or whoever you decide to vote for. But again, your vote is your voice. And if you don't vote, you don't have no voice. You can't chat. You can't open your mouth and say peep. And don't even come talk about a sort of thing set. Because if a sort of thing did set and your vote was the one to change how the thing set, and you don't vote, can't say nothing. Can't say nothing. So again, I beg of you people, I implore you, please go out and register to vote. And once you're registered, when election call, make it a party day and just go on out go vote. And listen to me. Don't go out there go register to vote in a no orange and no green and no blue and no brown and no pink. Everybody go wear white. Wear white to go register to vote, and wear white wear white when you go to vote. So nobody can come call you and say you vote for this, or look at your colors that you're wearing and say you a vote for this in a this a constituency when you're not supposed to wear white. So not a damn soul know who you're voting for. Okay, my people, I beg of you, please, 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 go out. When the voting registration list comes out in, what is this? 2026 in 4 days. So if you have already registered, your name should be on that list. And if it's not, that means you didn't make it in time for the list that comes out in 4 days. But your name should be on the list for the May 31st publication again. The list is published May 31st and November 30th, twice a year. So if you didn't make it on the November 30th list that's coming out in 4 days, then you should be on the list for May 31st. Voter registration is an ongoing process. It's not like there's a window of you have to register between this date and this date. No, it's an ongoing process. So please, my people, I beg of you, go and register to vote. And when the next list comes out, I doubt if you go register to vote tomorrow, your name will be on the November 30th list. Because, the wheels of progress turn quite slow in Jamaica. So, but make sure when the list comes out, May 31st of 2025, that you check it to make sure your name is on it since you've already registered. And look here, when I got to go register to vote, you see, since them want every Christ Almighty piece of identification you have, carry everything. If you have a piece of paper from your granny said your mother was conceived on this day, from way back when, carry it go. Carry the kitchen sink. If the kitchen sink have your name and your address on it, carry the kitchen sink. Go to go proof. Prove that you are you and you are who you say you are. Because they will use any kind of obstacle to put in your way to keep you from registering. Don't let them do it. Go register. Bring every piece of information you have to go register. Register yourself. Check the rolls, the list, the registration list when it comes out March, I'm sorry, May 31st of next year, May 31st of 2025. Check the list. Your name should be on it. Once you've gotten all your information in and you've registered, your name should be on the list because, Miss Say, election supposed to call September of 2025, but anything can happen in the meantime, especially since the people are calling for the current administration to call the election, because people sick and tired of the nonsense, sick and tired of it. So when election roll out, when election day call, please go out. Please go out and register to vote. All right? All right. Now that I've made my public service announcement, Lord Jesus, family, me no know where to start. I don't know where to begin. Jamaica is in a bad place. You know, when I started my page, just a few short, what was it, 4 months ago? My first video was about asking our female parliamentarians, how long are we gonna have to wait before any of them come out and champion a cause for the protection of women and girls and children in Jamaica, in our country? How long? From then, may I ask, you haven't seen an inkling of anything from the women? Not one woman in parliament on that front about legislature, writing legislature, putting it on the books, writing a bill, putting it on the books for the protection, to push for the protection of our women, our girls, and our children. Nothing. We want stiffer legislation action for stiffer penalties for anyone who hurt or maim our women, our girls, and our children, because the rate of femicide in Jamaica is astronomical. And the rate of uh, raping, harming, sexually assaulting our girls and the children, the babies. It is out of this world. It is ridiculous. And nobody in government seem to understand and pay attention and realize that it's out of hand and we can do something. You know, I'm like, okay, the sexual predator registry, for instance. Why hasn't any of the women in parliament started a conversation about the registry? The registry is private. How the hell can you have a sexual predator registry that is private? It should be public so everybody can see and know how much junk or the honey, who the junk or them there, and who where they live. So you can, if them in your community or in your neighborhood, hell, even if them your neighbor, you know how to protect yourself. If you're a woman, if you have children, you or girls, you have to be able to protect yourself. And if the registry is private, how can you know who is on there to protect yourself? How? Jamaica like to turn follow fashion of everything what America do. Why they don't follow what America doing with their sexual predator registry? Sexual predator registry in a foreign is public. It is public. Anybody, any Joe Schmo from anywhere, any walk of life can get on a computer, get them borrow their neighbor computer, go to the library. If you don't have a smartphone in your hand, you go to the library and use library computer free of charge here in a foreign and look up your address to see how many, if any, sexual predators are in your neighborhood, in your community, on your street. On your street. The list, the registry here in America, it is very, very public. It on the list, you have the name of the predator, then picture, their date of birth, and the address where they reside. It also tells you how the distance between where them live and where you live. So everybody can be aware and know who these dirty junkers are. Jamaica like to follow fashion, but them not follow fashion that. They not follow fashion that. Why? We all know why. The sexual predator list in Jamaica have whole heap of tapanarists, highfalutin, uptown people, and them friend and cumbulo and them batchmate and them brother and them uncle and them cousin and them big friend. And they don't want everybody to know who the hell they are. So they keep it private and talk nonsense about it's for the protection of the victim. Protection of the victim, my backside. Where on the sexual predator list is the victim's information posted? The only thing on that list about victims in Jamaica are the age of the victim and I think the gender. The age and the gender. No name, no community, no picture, no nothing. All of that information that's there is about the predator. The only thing about the victim that's there is the age of the victim and the gender. But yet them the dirty junker them come talk about say they make it private to protect the victim. That is a big bunch of horse manure. And anybody who believe that I have a bridge to sell in see. It's real cheap, real cheap. It look nice and pretty. It have beautiful blue water running under it, and on the embankment is just sunflowers. That is nonsense, absolute nonsense. No, sir. I just can't understand why any of our other women in parliament made mention, has made mention of any bill that they're writing, they have written, they're possibly going to write to get on the books for the protection of our women, our girls, and children. To me, it seems like the women are being muzzled, trapped behind the men, under pressure, under pressure from the men to stay in their lane. We only let you in because it so it don't look so bad that the whole parliament left regular and current and opposition. So when it looks so bad, say it's the good old boys club. It is the good old boys damn club. Because if it wasn't, I don't understand why all these women in parliament would be so silent. What the men keeping on under wraps and under them foot with them foot pound the neck and on supposed to stay on the lane. Women only belong in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant, and because we let you in, that should be enough for you and that should suffice. So keep your mouth shut. Not a backside of that. No, sir. This is 2020, blah blah 2024. And we're not having it anymore. We want the women to stand up and chant and make noise. Because we're saying, like I said before in one of my videos, I guarantee you, any of these women, whether green or orange, anyhow you come out championing the cause of women and the protection of women, whatever re-election UNO run for, UNO will win it hand over fist. Hand over fist. Because you have a solid cause. A solid cause that you're championing for. Look how many women, prominent women, influencers, if you will. Young girls who aren't even on social media, but have gone missing, have been killed, have been, do all kinds of stuff to them. And nothing has been said or done. Donnelly Donaldson, the most prominent, boisterous, blaring disappearance and possible death. That case has been swept under the freaking rug so far. Why? Because a man police is the alleged attacker and person who dirt her. Man. Slickiana, another influencer, man killer. Look how many girls and children have gone missing and have end up 6 feet under. Because what? Man killed them. The one schoolgirl with the dirty stinking gut bucket garden tool girl take away from school. Why she killed the pitney? Because a man. Because of a man. And all these women are up there, sitting up there, they grin and blasted guanga like say, everything cool and copacetic. No, sir, it's not cool and copacetic. It is not. It is absolutely not. And we need to get this change. We need to have this fixed and done because it cannot continue like this. Absolutely not. It can't continue like this, man. And like I said, the women seem in parliament, both sides seem to be trapped behind the men under their foot, under pressure. Because the man them want things to go their way and the women are only there for, their pleasure. And they mustn't say nothing and open their mouth. They should just be happy, so them allow them to come into parliament. Not a backside of that. Not a backside of that. Lord Jesus. Let me just hop on over here to see who has all joined me since I started my my rant, my absolute rant. Mega rant for a little bit today. Marcia Thomas, if you're still here, darling, thank you for joining me. Welcome, welcome. I see you came on from way this morning when I posted my thing. Thank you for joining me, Marcia, if you're still here, love. Welcome, Arlene. Arlene Forrest. Arlene Foster. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Real sweet. Thank you, darling. Taco Tuesday is right, but I eat no tacos today, no. I know I may eat yet. But yeah. Sharon Bernard, thank you for being here. Thanks for joining me, darling. I appreciate you so very much. Deb, welcome, darling. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Christine Gilbert, thank you, love. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining. All right. Echo. Is it Echo or is Echo? It's Echo. Thank you for being here, darling. I appreciate you so very much. Producer Win. Thank you, my love, for being here and joining me. I appreciate you so very much. Ooh, Hurricane Hattie. Ooh, I like that. Welcome, honey. First time I'm seeing you. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you so very much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Gloria Morris. Good evening, darling. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, RJ? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you so very much. Thank y'all so very much for joining me. I appreciate y'all so very much. My love, Anuna. Letitia Elliott, thank you, baby. Blessings to you too, love. The Easy Jerk. Wagwan. Wagwan. Thanks for joining me, hon. I appreciate you very much. Hey, the Easy Jerk is only 13, and I'm gonna need him to be more than 13. So on the top up the like button, man. Tap up the like button as you come on. Hit the like button and then come in the chat room. Thank you all very, very much. Monica Hawthorne, a pleasant good evening to you too, darling. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate you very much. Let me see who else may have joined me here. Ladybug. Oh, you finally found me. You was looking all this time. I couldn't find me, darling. Well, I am glad you found me. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you very much. Mr. Jamaican Carlos, sir. Well, go on, family. Thank you for being here. Huh? What you cooking? And you're not sharing with the family? Come on, man. You have to share. Me know say post office lockdown right now, but you know, they still have FedEx and DHL or come from up there, so come down here. So, all right. Yes, Papa. Thank you all very much for being here with me this evening. I appreciate y'all so very much. Tap up the like button, people. Tap up the like button. All the owner over here, tap up the like button. Share the live. And by all means, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell next to the subscribe button that says all. So, you know, every time I push out my head out here, and then we get notifications, send me there, and you can come over and join me and hang out with me for however long I'm here. I appreciate y'all so very much. Una just don't know. Me say me I try for me in a still in the incubator stage, and me I try. Me I try to come out of the incubator stage and go in at the roll over in the bassinet. Roll over in the bassinet. And I want to know if you come roll over with me, you know. Roll over with me. Yes, my dear people. So, family, like I said, so much are going in a Jamaica. So much are going in a Jamaica. May I want to say, if we're not hearing from the women in parliament because the men have them under pressure, they're trapped behind the men and then can't come out and say nothing because the man them just have them under pressure. So, like, okay, take for instance, Kim Brown Lawrence. Kim Brown Lawrence, the counselor from Brownstown, in St. Anne. Hear what Kim had to say the other day. Listen to her.
Good evening, noble councillors and caretakers of the Jamaica Labour Party. I am Kim Brown Lawrence, the sitting two-term councillor for the Brownstown Division in Northwest St. Anne. a seat that has never been won by the Jamaica Labour Party since 1982. It took 36 years for me to single-handedly and barefooted win this seat. I have never had a walk with a party official here. I have never had a meeting with one here for my election, I should say. No, let me not say that. I've never had a walk with an official here. Right? Kim do it. Broke and everything. And she did it. Right? It so happened that 5 years ago, Ruel Reid was sent here as the caretaker, a seat that I applied for. But as they said, I'm not qualified. No problem. They sent someone, I worked with him. It so happened that was the second letter written by one written after that. Anyway, let's leave that. Not qualified, no problem. I'll work with where I am placed. I'll grow where I am placed, right? 5 years ago, the court started from 2019. Every Wednesday, the council have to find herself a station, signing in a police book over something she don't know about. Reached out to the party, officials in the party, numerous times, seeking help to get a lawyer. None of them reach out to the answer. Reach out to our next minister. Take pity upon me and he helped me. Yeah, he helped me with the lawyer 2 times, 5 years now. 2 times. This is a case that caused me to close business, sell my father dead left van. The retroactive that I receive, I have to use it upon lawyer. I have to take time talk, Because when I'm angry, I will say things one officer. I use the dead left, the sell a van, to pay a lawyer. 2 van, to pay a lawyer. The business money, pay a lawyer till the lot done. Daughter sick, reach out, nothing. Get a little retroactive, liar. Reach out back to him, an official, nothing, no help, not even a reply. General, I come up back. I know that I am the head cornerstone in a Northwest Central constituency. Yes, I'm aware. Because you need this seat to carry it in. If you work under the whole of them, I pressure you. And plus, the sitting else come out again. No, me party. When me now left, now go back me. Yeah, man. I go run up and down here.
All right, family. You hear that? That not sound like somebody under pressure. Eh? When cruel greed come to town, everything was fine till cruel greed come to town. And next thing you know, the woman end up in a Kalembe ban. End up in a Kalembe ban. Me don't know what kind of sweet mouth and sweet talking come with to get her, to convince her, to put her hand in the things where not belong in her. Or put her name on paper where not belong pan. To cover up for him wickedness and cruelness and crookedness and thief. Carry him nastiness and dirty attitude come a Brownstone and put her in a it. Wrap her up tight in a Kalembe band to the point where she have to go to police station go sign in a rotted. Like she under house arrest or she under suspension and she have to show up once a week to go show her face at police station to go sign book. Says she show up. What did Cruel Greed Cara come a Brownstone come fling her in her? What kind of pressure him put upon her to keep her in her place? What pressure? Me say, what kind of calamber ban this dirty crooked man carry come a Brownstone control her inner? What kind of bossing throw her under? For she end up I go police station for go check in every Wednesday. And why was the party officials, was she been reaching out to ignoring her? Again, my question, was it part of the keep the women in their place, in their places under pressure tactic? Is that what it was? Because if that wasn't what it is, she would be going along doing her thing and fine, I believe, my opinion, and working her thing. Because remember, I am not a JLP and I am absolutely not a PNP. I am a Jamaican. But she did it. They run the councillorship, a position that she won by herself without no help from the green lizard them in her office. And I guess she was doing too good a job and she was too clean, so them have to dirty her up. Again, keep her in her place. Push her under pressure. Hence the reason she come out and they bark and talk about the nastiness and the wickedness and the crap street and put her in. One that I wanted it, Lord Jesus, me say, I do believe them putting the women under pressure and keeping them down so they don't come out and talk nothing. And when they come out and talk, the pressure is so heavy and so thick. Them come with raucous words and nastiness to get their point across, like this one here. Listen to Miss
Hello, good afternoon, Mrs. Cuthbert. My name is Andre Williams, madam. I'm a reporter with the Dina Company, and I am just seeking your guidance as it relates to whether or not you have been made aware that the Walkers Hill community has had some disruption in their water supply. Red Hills?
No, I haven't.
Not been aware.
Have you called NWC?
Well, I have reached.
You call NWC to find out. I don't understand when you said. I don't understand when you said there's a water disruption. For how long? For today?
All right,
I don't understand. Like, is there a time limit? Since they've had a water disruption, is that something that happened today? I don't know. NWC normally sends out an advisory, and I'm not aware unless an advisory was sent out or somebody called me from the community.
All right. What I know, Mrs. Cuthbert, is that they used to get waters on a Wednesday and Sundays, but they have said that over the past month that has not been so.
Don't tell them to call NWC to find out. I know who is this? Who are you?
No,
Are you a resident of Walkers Hill?
No, madam. I am a reporter with the Dina Company.
Yes, so do your due diligence and call NWC and find that out. I don't know why you're calling me.
Well, you are their representative.
Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me?
Mrs. Copperfield,
do your due diligence. Go and do your reporting and call NWC and find out. I am not NWC.
That's why I started out, Mrs. Copperfield, by asking you if you are aware.
I want to come here and set the record straight. A journalist from the Gleaner wrote a very misleading story this morning that I made a comment regarding the Walkers Hill community and that they should call NWC themselves.
Don't tell them to call NWC to find out. I don't know who is this? Who are you?
I want to state categorically here that it is not true, that I never said such a thing. Don't tell him to call NWC to find out. I won't say for you. The journalist told me that he was doing a story and that he visited the community and that they do not have water. I said to the journalist, I'm not aware of that.
They used to get waters on a Wednesday and Sundays, but they have said that over the past month that has not been so.
No one has contacted me, and I asked him, did he contact NWC? And he said no. And I said to him, then I think if you're doing a story, the best thing for you to do is to contact the agency, NWC, because I'm not the agency. I don't know why you're calling me.
Well, you are their representative.
Why are you calling me? To find out what could be the problem. But as far as I am concerned, nobody from Walkersville has ever reached out to me to let me know that they do not have water. Don't tell them to call NWC to find out. I won't say for you.
No,
Are you a resident of Walkersville?
No, madam. I am a reporter with the Gleaner Company.
And if it is that any community have water issues, once a resident reaches out, I am always there to answer their call to find out from NWC what the situation is. I am not NWC.
That's why I started out, Mrs. Coventry, by asking you if you are aware.
This journalist, the call ended abruptly by me telling him that he must do his due diligence. I am not NWC.
That's why I started out, Mrs. Coventry, by asking you if you are aware.
Anybody in the Jamaica Labour Party, because I'm fucking sick and tired of you, okay? I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to fucking hear from you. I asked Chevron to choose a project. He's yet to choose a fucking project, okay? I'm the one who told him that I'm going to give him paint and cement for somebody's house, to fix up somebody's house. Up to now, he hasn't come to me to tell me anything about King Weston and what he wants to do. He called me yesterday to tell me he wants ply and nail and some other stuff for this lady's house. He has not chosen a project. So don't come to me unless you know your fucking facts. Why don't you become the fucking MP? Since you know everything and you're the head cook and bottle washer for every fucking thing. Why don't you become the fucking MP then? Huh? Since you're the one delegating and telling me what I must do and how I must run things. You do it. Come and take my job then. Let me fucking tell you something. You go and you play this back to anybody in the Jamaica Labour Party. Because I'm fucking sick and tired of you. Okay?
Yowza, yowza, yowza. Family, I did the effect of this lady. Again, is it pressure, what I'm under from the men in parliament? Why them coming out the way they're coming out at you know, is this a reaction to the pressure them under? The women me talking. Why them come out the way they come out? And you know, the pressure manifests itself this way. I really would like to know, because may I say, if a pressure, if a that kind of pressure them under from the good old boys club, why we not get together as women? Why you don't get together as women and fight like a son of a biscuit eater and make it public, your fight of what you're going through, so people can rally behind honor, so women can rally behind the women of parliament, especially if y'all want to push legislation to champion causes for women. Why would y'all not get together? I don't business if you orange or green, woman a woman, man a man. Wanna get together because we know say all of una a friend and Kumbala. Get together and work on it and fight the hell like a son of a biscuit eater. Fight to get the man them off on the back and show them say una worth something and una have brain cells in our head and can use them for the betterment of the country. Why may I tell it? Because may I say no, before me get to that part, let me just want to big up some of the other people that have joined me. Joan Bailey, thank you for being here, darling. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me, Monica Hawthorne. Thank you for being here again. Let me see who else I got over here. Millicent Jones. Thank you, lovely. Thank you for being here. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining me. And anybody else, let me go up top and see if I miss anybody. Ladybug, did I call you already? If I didn't, welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. And all my new people that, you know, the ones that just found me or just realized that I'm on here, I try to make a little noise on behalf of Jamaicans and women in Jamaica. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button that says all. So, you know, every time I come out and push out my head out here, you get notified and you can come over here, come hang out with me for a little bit. All right? I appreciate you all so very much. When I just don't know. Me love when you know. Me love when I like sweet potato pudding. I'm in love sweet potato pudding. Me tell them that all the time. Tell them that all the time. So now, my lovely people, may I go on now, you know. May I say, if these women coming out and talking and making such noise because I'm under pressure from the men in parliament, how come, if that's the case, why they use, hey, some of these women at Sunday's Green Lizard get together? Again, I ask, is it a pressure thing to keep women in their places or what? Because Sunday's Green Lizard Conference, Madam Pottymouth Cuthbert Flynn, she was the epitome of champion for the men. Listen to her. Just listen to her at Sunday's conference.
The Jamaica Labour Party, Prime Minister Andrew Holness is a visionary. He gave us Jamaicans the opportunity. Now think about this. How many regular Jamaicans knew about the stock market? But it was this leader gave the opportunity to buy stocks in Trans Jamaica, and many Jamaicans who have never bought stocks before bought into this company. Yes, our Prime Minister is for the ordinary man because he understands what it means by building from nothing to something. Our leader believes in the people. The most honorable Andrew Holness, he is not a boastful man. He is not a disrespectful man. He is simply a man from Spanish Town who committed to serving the people of Jamaica to make their lives better.
Andrew Holness are the best man to run the country and keep the people on town and country.
Labor rights. Our leader is strong. Our leader is active. Our leader is about serving your interests. But there's another man called Marky British, and he is a man who believes in holding chains around the neck of black people. And I miss so, him I take picture, a whole chain around my neck, the rest of my neck. We have to say no to Marky British, because he's a man who love to show off, him love to boast, and say him done rich already. We don't need a man like that. We have to say no to the man that is leading the PNP, who love to style black people and call them little boy and little lady. We have to say no to the man who tell us out of his own mouth that him want to run Jamaica with himself and him Tapanaris friend them. We have to say no to the PNP Tapanaris man and him friend Peter Bunting, who's really the leader. Because they are the same ones who had a company years ago that benefited from the wicked PMP policies, and they made millions off the backs of the Jamaican people. Some of them suffered brutally. They even committed suicide, and we have to say no to them. We have to say no to the PMP Tapanaris men whose company was investigated for anti-corruption. We have to say no to them because we know that we have the better leader. My fellow Jamaicans, it is very clear that we have to say no to Marky British and yes to our God-blessed Prime Minister Andrew Michael Holness. Show a labor right.
Usually.
No, family. Hey, is this a case of Stockholm syndrome? Is this a case of Stockholm syndrome? You hear the woman up there talk all sort of nonsense, and they talk about stock market and conjure bringing stock market and have people invest in a stock market. Who investing in stock market? The people that are making $15,000 a week? Where them get money from to invest in a stock market, John Crow? Can somebody invest in the stock market making $15,000 a week when that can't even buy grocery for a week? Where them going to get the money for invest in a stock market, woman? Yeah, talk about Marky British. Mark Jefferson Golding was born in Jamaica, born and raised in Jamaica. Of British parentage, yes, his parents them come from United Kingdom. But him born and raised in Jamaica. Him is a born Jamaican. What is the hell is with the Marky British bullcrap? And you talk about him a whole chain round neck of man impersonating slave. Why you never talk about Babsy? Why you never talk about baldhead Babsy, which her depiction of the slave trade with men chain up together and chain around their neck and she they hold the chain like say she had the slave master. Why you never talk about that, madam? Why you never talk about that? The reenactment that Mark Golden did with that gentleman was in answer to Babsy picture take of slaves and she as the slave master. Why you never talk about that? Look here. Again, I say Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. Because the way you in a bark after that Gleaner reporter, when they call your constituency office and they ask about the water, the people in your constituency don't have no water. And you manhandle him and literally cuss out the man and then hang up the phone upon the man and then come back the next day after him print the article in the Gleaner. You come back with your lying mouth, come talk about say it was misleading and it was untrue. The man played the voice note, him play the audio because he's recording conversation. Him played. And hear how your man manhandle him and tell him go do him due diligence and go find out, call NWC and go find out for himself. You are not NWC. Him should call NWC. Lady, are you the MP of the constituency or not? Are you supposed to be looking about the people in your constituency or not? And all he was doing was trying to ask if you knew that your constituency people them no water. First and foremost, trucking water into a community in 2024, when there are pipes that can handle running water from wherever the estuary into people's homes, that should be happening. Them I get water truck in. And then I get a water truck in for the week and him call to ask about it. And I saw you handle him. So that tells me if it was one of the members of your constituency that called and asked about that or said to you, we're not getting no water from when time, wouldn't you tell them the same thing? You're not NWC. Go call NWC and find out what the reason is why we're not getting no water. That's what that conversation tells me. That's what that conversation tells me. You don't business because you don't live in the constituency, lady. You don't live in the constituency. So you don't care. But again, I say, your reaction to the gentleman calling you to get some answers and interview you for his Gleaner article about the water situation in your constituency, the way you manhandle him and go on and come out and lie the next day about it, is that is that a reaction to the pressure you're under in a parliament because you can't get for do nothing, them withholding funds and whatever, and you react that way, and now here you come with this big, beautiful, wonderful, oh, Mr. Wonderful Conjure, oh, him do this, and him bring the stock market in, and him do that, and him this, and him best prime minister, my backside. Why is the country broke if he was? Why is the country broke if Conjure was the best prime minister Jamaica ever had? That is a big bag of nonsense and a bag of lies. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. And then after you come with your, okay, when I say Stockholm syndrome, me mean say the person who is championing the abuser fall in love with the abuser. And why you come out with this nonsense? Because they give you the speech. They write the speech what they want you to say, and you have to come out and read it. You have to come out and read it. Because, you can't do better. Because it's like somebody have the machine gun with the red light point at your back. And so the red light point there. So if you not read what them say, you have to read. You can't dark. And all of a sudden, you disappear. Nobody don't know where you're there. Nobody no hear from you ever again. And years later, them find bones somewhere in a shallow grave. But they can't identify, not even with dental records and neck string. Christ on a crack. I'm say things bad at Jamaica so bad. It is so damn bad. Then after she come up with her nonsense, hey, here comes Madam Big Hoof, size 13, or is it size 13 or size 15, July. Talking pure nonsense. Talking pure nonsense about elevating women and pushing up women and women this and women that in parliament and blah, blah, freaking blah. Why you not push for legislature to help protect women and girls and children, ma'am? Why you not pushing your female parliamentarians to champion causes to help protect women, girls, and children and help to put the dirty, stinking, wicked man them who harm them and hurt them, put them behind bars for a good long time? Why you not championing that cause, ma'am? Here for her foolishness,
The Jamaica Labour Party, Prime Minister actualization. What that mean? Anything you want to be, you can be. There is no limit. We don't do like some other people and strike down them woman and give them bad pull. The Jamaica Labour Party is the party that genuinely and truly builds women. See me up.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you just a little bit,
Labour rights, we actively empower women, we promote them, we support them, we protect them. We don't just talk about it, we actively do it. And our men are not at all intimidated by strong women. Labour Party, It is also a fact that our administration was responsible for recommending for appointment our first female Court of Appeal judge. I will leave it right there, so. I felt good when I saw our first female head of the army. You know how wonderful it is to know that the Jamaica Labour Party is moving Jamaica forward, so that first world countries actually want to emulate us. My Jamaican family, there is no doubt at all that the Jamaica Labour Party is the party of choice for women. We have strongly and actively taken steps to protect our women. Where is Babsy? Where is Babsy? Stand up, Babsy. Olivia, Babsy Grange. One of our Jamaican Labour Party's stalwart woman, yes, she responded to domestic abuse by what was called at the time, a nice word, intimate partner violence. She established the first domestic violence victim centers right across Jamaica to protect and to sustain. And guess what? When I visited, I kept wondering, how comes they didn't have any addresses? How comes nobody knew where to find them? And I realized my minister made sure that these facilities no one could find, because it was to protect our women. We as a party have moved to establish a center of teenage mothers. Under the leadership of said Olivia Babsy Grange, our minister, the Sexual Harassment Act was passed, and we are currently reviewing the Domestic Violence Act. We also established a 24-hour hotline for victims of domestic violence. Conference, I want to especially big up Babsy Grange for the work she has done, because I have seen the impact that it has had on our young girls. I have seen the impact that it has had on our mothers. I have seen the impact it has had on the women of Jamaica. Keep doing your great work. You are the undisputed champion of the women in Jamaica. Labour Party, we respect women. Our party respects women. That is why we increase the maternity leave. It used to be 40 days. Now, 60 days paid leave, labor rights. We allow women the chance to go home and recuperate with their children during pregnancy. And it is a joy for them to have 20 more days with pay of motherhood. Look here, labor rights. I could have gone on and on and on, but Desmond soon comes up. Because in enough things we do, labor rights, we promote, we demonstrate, we show our respect to our women. And if I listed them, I can tell you, I could have taken up all the time. Broga time, Desmond time, every time. So in closing, labor rights, I want you to do something special for me. We don't talk enough. Don't leave it to the ministers. Don't leave it to the MPs. Don't leave it to the councillors. Every single labor right out there, go out and remind every Jamaican about the work of this Jamaica Labour Party. I can call the examples. I know one of my women in Bull Bay who today enjoys a 2-bedroom concrete house. You know, in your rural communities, women who are farmers, who are doing very, very well because of the policies of this government. I can pick out a young lady now completing her studies to be a medical doctor, and she says, oh God, thanks to the Jamaica Labour Party government. This Jamaica Labour Party understands that our women are key to our families, our communities, our society, and ultimately Jamaica. Labour rights, we not stop promote women. We not stop big them up. We not stop train them. Labour rights, big up women every time.
Look here. That woman here lie, she lie like a horse back foot rotted about them promote women. Promote women my backside. Woman, what you say lie? You have respect women. Yeah. Which part? Show me. Show me. What a wicked liar woman. She talk about how she know many female farmers. Why you never talk about the woman and her mother when they had a farm? Where you go lie to them, and next thing you know, you go help them, and next thing you know, bulldozer reach at them farm at a very, very farm that has been in existence and is producing. Farm that have food upon the land, what was almost ready to reap. You go down there to the people and place with bulldozer. I can't remember if I St. Mary or St. Elizabeth. But if the young lady didn't come out, come stand up in front of the blasted bulldozer, what then start bulldoze down them banana tree, they would no longer have a farm. You can talk crap in their ears about you're going bulldoze the land for ball field. Look, woman, let me tell you something. You lie, and when you lie, you will thief. You lie and you thief. Don't come talk about, oh, wanna promote women and JLP party promote women and how JLP party respect women and push women up to the forefront. Lies. Nothing but damn lie. You're taking a page out of your thief in crooked husband book. You're taking a page out of your thief in crooked husband book. And that old bald head shrivel up old mushroom Babsy, she need to go home, go sit down on a veranda in a rocking chair. Because she is as useless as the day is long. Go away, Babsy Grange. You have done nothing. Nothing for the upliftment and the plight of women. Nothing. You talk about how she create this and domestic violence, that and blah, blah, freaking blah. Wait there. Wait there. How come nobody has ever heard of this before Sunday, July? How come nobody has heard of all these wonderful, beautiful, star-spangled banner things that Babsy has done for the upliftment of women? How come nobody never hear about them till Sunday when you're up on stage alive? Lady, go somewhere. Go take several seats. Several seats. They talk foolishness about when I've done everything for domestic violence and for women and the plight of women. Go away. Just go away. Because you know, say a lie you tell. Bag a mouth full of words. You take page out of your crooked husband book. Word salad. Talk what the things you think the idiot people want to hear. Talk the things you think the idiot people want to hear so you can beg them and buy them vote. Go away, lady. Nobody don't believe you at all. Nobody don't believe you. Oh my goodness. Let me go back back to Kim Brown Lawrence audio. Joan asking, says she didn't have to get mixed up in a Royal Reed scheme. She's a big woman. Yes, she is. But when them send a bigger head come down from upper echelons and come down to you, small fry, it's I honestly don't think that she signed on with anything with Royal Reed. Royal Reed is a dirty, stinking, crooked jankro. And we put her name on paper and say she get this and she get that and she do this and she do that. You know, put her in a situation where she know nothing about. I'm at this point I am taking her word for it that she knew nothing about whatever crookedness and corruption went on. Him come down and put her name in it to color boost her with whatever crookedness and corruption him a go on with, because let's face it, Royal Reed is no damn angel. Him is a big, ugly thief in rat bat. And to take fire off of him and shame off, and well, you can't take shame off of him, but take fire off of him. Once again, him fling somebody else under the bus to make it look like say him come down to straighten things out and fix things. We're not no go so. No, sir. I tell you, we can't deal. Can't deal with the liar and the crookedness, them. Them just lie just to lie. Them just lie just to lie. And the biggest crook and criminal of all, Conjure. Him there on the top, up at the tippy top, and him sitting up there like the headman Jankro, and him lie, and everybody below him swear to him lie. Everybody below him swear to him lie. And plenty of them, they carry secret for him, and him have something for some of them. That's why they can't push them out and move them out for going away. Wickedness are gone, and me say it have to stop. People, me I beg on you again. If you not register yet for vote, go register. No, no, no. So when election call, have no problem. Go right into the ECJ office in your constituency and go vote. Vote for yourself, vote for your family, for generations to come, vote for your country. We need to we need to stop the bleeding. We need to stop the bleeding and the corruption and the crookedness. Them need to come out. Them need to come out. We need something different in there. And anyhow, Mark Golden come in our office and him a go on with the same bullcrap, his ass got to go. His backside got to go. We not put up with no more of this foolishness. You know, here, Jamaica and Carlos say all the time, social media is here. Whatever backdoor dealings around corner and crookedness and are going with, stop it. Because it going to come out. We have to stop it. And we need to stop the crookedness from top right now. We need to stop the bleeding. These thieving, wicked, no good piece of germs come in our office, broke like a church mouse, and within no time to rot it, everybody turn millionaire and billionaire. And then on top of that, then give themselves 300% raise. Come talk foolishness about them need the money to secure the best candidates for the job, and them need the money to do them job better. So when you're busy pay on yourself 300% raise, what the teacher them get? The teacher them and the nurses and the doctors and other civil servants don't deserve a raise like Uno when they are the ones that are actually doing the work. Eh? All the other civil servants are actually doing the work and make Uno look good. But only Uno in a parliament deserve raise. What kind of backwards thinking is that? And for Uno get the 300% raise, Jamaica turn over to next string. Rivers of blood running in the country. Can't stop. Can't stop. Crime turn up 300%. Corruption gone clear past 300%. But only need the 300% raise to do the job and do it well. What have y'all done? What has anyone on done for that 300% raise? Get the hell out of Dodge. On of a come out. On of a go away. When not do nothing for Jamaica. Oh. Daisy jerk. Me not even talk about SSL and FinSac, you know. Me not even going to touch that this. Not even going to touch that. Because me tell you say the vex already, and that would just make my head explode. You know, like when what's your name? Brown Burka asked Big Hoof July about the illicit six and her head explode in a parliament. And then a pure brown liquid run out from under her her robe because she never got strapped up with her adult diaper that day because she didn't expect to get the question that mentioned illicit six. At the time it was six. It ended up being eight. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna touch that right now, boss. Norman Ferguson, good evening, darling. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for joining me. Carlos, which message, darling? Because why? Daisy jerk, the Stockholm syndrome is not a new clocks, but then again, when you think about it, yeah, it kind of is because the victim has become enamored with, in love with, and has fallen in love with their abuser. So yeah, it's a new pair of clocks, my dear. It's a new pair of clocks. My goodness gracious of me. Leroy Henry, thank you, darling. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for joining me. When I hit the like button, family. When I hitting the like button, like up the live, you know. Like up the live. Share out the live, to man. Share out the live. I beg you now. And subscribe to the live if you are new here, new to this new platform. I beg of you, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button that says all. So every time I push out my little head out here if you come chat to no, we know so you can come sit down in on a rocking chair with a popcorn and chat with me. Have a fireside chat, you know. And yeah, and we get the thing going. Sharon Bernard. You let a fool for your man and give her bun left, right, and center, honey. Why you think she put on Aretha Franklin's song the other day, Sunday, pan her thing, but she want respect when he come home? Eh? She a throw wood pan. What my girl the name? My young girl, you know. Um, when I met them, Rhoda. Yeah, I would she a throw pan Rhoda and she a throw wood with the song pan Kanju and she a throw wood pan Rhoda. Why she never call up Rhoda name when she a call up Babsy name about them big up women and them big up women in parliament? Bullcrap. Horse manure. Liberance Tucker, thank you, family. Thank you for joining me. Yes, my dear. I'm come for them. Come out of office. Them have to go. Them have to go. May I tell you? Blessings, Monica Wills. Thank you for being here, sister. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Rosemary King. Hello, love. I think it's the first time I'm seeing you, Rosemary. Welcome. Welcome to my little playpen. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and share the live, please. I do appreciate y'all so very much. Hey. Oh my goodness, I tell you. My goodness. Thank you all so much for joining me. Gigi Jones, thank you, lovey. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yes, Norman, at this point in time, well, Jamaica has been broke, but we just got confirmation that Jamaica broke. That Jamaica broke. It broke. And all them do they borrow money from IMF and World Bank. All them do I put band-aid pan a gushing gigantic wound. Because all them doing is making our debt bigger and bigger and deeper and deeper. Jamaica not no money. Jamaica have no money. And all conjure and them crooked cronies that they will come out can lie to we, tell lie pan we, and think that we are idiot. We can't read between the lines. We hear what he is not saying. We are listening. We hear all of what he is not saying, even in between his whole bowl of word salad and all his long, long lines of lies. We read between the lines. We see what's not being said, and we hear what's not being said. We know, Sir Jamaica broke. Long time, long, long time. Hey, Lilith Foster, thank you for joining me, sweetheart. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for coming over and joining me. I appreciate y'all very much. Raymond G, thank you, love. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Yes, please like up the live now, Raymond G. And anybody else who have not touched the like button, please touch the like button. Please touch the like button. I appreciate y'all so very much. Hey, Beverly. Happy Tuesday to you too, darling. Oh, according to Real Sweet, it's Taco Tuesday. Me not eat taco today. Me not know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I never take out nothing out the freezer. So, for me, probably, me gonna fling one pot of cornmeal porridge on the stove and call it a day. me in a particular, I don't have to plan a menu because my little my children are grown and gone and on their own and doing their own thing and planning their own dinner. So if I feel like a bowl of Cheerios with some unsweetened almond milk, that's what I'll have for dinner, just like that. Lilith Foster, thank you for being here, honey. I appreciate you so very much. Beverly, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you, honey. Jason Kane, up, my bro. What's happening? Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Yes, man. Me love you, me love all of uno. Me tell you, say, me don't know what me da do without you. But me don't want to find out. So y'all stick and stay with me here. Me still I try to roll out of the incubator into the bassinet. Yeah, man. So now back into the vein of the lion woman there, where they come talk about say shit, then boost up women and they're doing this for women and that for women and all this other crap. I'm still asking, how come no women in a parliament has penned any kind of bill or legislation, put it on the books to protect women, girls, and children, and stiff laws that will severely punish any man or woman, because we know women do it too, hurt, maim, grape, anything to women, girls, and children. Me want to know why. How come we don't do that? Because children and especially girls are getting harmed every tick of the clock. Every tick of the clock. Look at this most horrific one here. Look at this Star article. 7, you see, it say teen boys charged for video recording sexual assault. 7, look at dirty boy. 7, dirty boy assaulted. I think she was 13. Either 13 or 14-year-old girl. The Lord God, me say, they look at dirty, no good bastards. Lord, the woman picnic, snatch. She's in her uniform and she coming from school. Them snatch her book bag and run with it. And the girl run after them to get her book bag, not thinking, say, she was in grave danger. Them snatch her book bag, run away with it, can't go in a house, to get an abandoned house. And when she go in there after them for her book bag, the little shits assaulted the woman picnic. Take turns. And not only did they take turns and hold her down and fight her and beat her up and assaulted the bastards. Oh, no, excuse me, French, because me bex. Them assaulted the woman Pickney, beat her up, kick her up. Because I don't know what the hell kind of home life them have. I don't know what kind of home life them have, but these little junk crow. Every single one of them need to go prison. I don't give a damn how old they are. I think they said the oldest one was 17. I don't give a blankety blank blank blank. All of them need to go to prison. And them not going to juvenile detention center neither, because I don't even know if they have that in Jamaica. But all of them forgot big people prison because of big people crime they commit. 7 boys, school age boys, attacked and assaulted this young lady. And not only did they do that, they videotaped it and videotaped them beating her up because she had tried to fight them off and tell them, said, no, she not give up no more. Then kick and beat her up. I don't want to see the video. It was just described to me in detail. Me don't want to see it. Because my head chip when it comes to children, you know. When it comes to people messing with children, and my head chip, and me, we take plane, go to Jamaica, go seek out each and every one of them and their family, and things will happen. So, yeah, I don't look at the video. I'm just going to read the article for you. This was Star article, was posted on November 25th, which was yesterday. The article reads, Jesus Christ, whoo, me need some water. The Child Protection and Family Services Agency says the teen boys seen in a video sexually assaulting a schoolgirl have been charged with several offenses, including rape, forcible abduction, knowing and producing child pornography, and distributing child pornography. Yes, then videotape the goddamn assault that the whole of the little dirty stinking junker them assault the woman Pickney. Videotape it and then posted the shit on social media. Excuse me, Lord Jesus, Father God, bridle my tongue this evening, God. But these little dirty bastards not only lured the watch in her book bag, she was on her way home from school. The whole of them run with our book bag, and because they planned it. They planned it. She run after them to get her book bag. Them hold her down, rape her, and then videotape the assault and put it out on social media. Them little bastards, you see. It says the video, which came to light sometime last week and has been circulating on social media platforms, shows a 13-year-old girl being physically abused. Them a beat her up in a thump her, kick her, all that stuff, while being sexually assaulted by the boys. Them don't deserve the pronoun of boys. Them deserve the pronoun of little dirty, stinking junkro. The CPFSA says investigations revealed that the group of male students allegedly lured the schoolgirl to a house where she was sexually assaulted and the act was recorded. The little bastards, like I said, took our book bag, ran with it, ran into this abandoned house, and knowing that she want her book bag, she going from school, she have her homework to do, she want her book bag with her books and things. She run after them with it. And those little bastards gang raped her and videotaped it. When me tell you, say them figure the deepest recesses of the prison, adult prison, that I mean. It says the girl is to receive a medical assessment today, which was yesterday. The agency says it has intervened in the matter and is currently providing psychological intervention for the teenage girl. They said, we were made aware of this video early Saturday morning on November 23rd. Our investigation team located the victim and her family and met with them on Sunday, November 24th, where brief counseling was provided. The child was referred to the Victim Services Division for additional support. That was said by Lorette Adams Thomas, the head of the CPFSA. Jesus Christ Almighty. She said the CPSFA strongly condemns the despicable act that was committed against the girl. Duh, of course. The levels of violence we continue to see being displayed by our children are of grave concern. Sadly, this also seems to be a reflection of the violence and disrespect towards women, hello, and girls that permeate our society. Hello, female parliamentarians. What else on a guy need? What else? What more evidence on a guy need to see and show say women and girls are being assaulted at an astronomical rate, and the blasted perpetrators half the time get off with little or no time, eh? And probably not even put on the damn predator registry list. Jesus Christ, my God. We need to do more now to protect our children and future. These kinds of maladaptive behaviors in our schools and communities must not be condoned, and we must teach our boys that masculinity is not synonymous with abuse. Adams Thomas says, hello. Well, some of them are what they see in their yard, The man kill them because the man a man will beat up women and children and girls and assault women and girls. The man a man kin. Adams Thomas further sought to remind and encourage persons to report all forms of child abuse using the 24-hour child abuse reporting hotline. She also noted that child abuse reports may be made through WhatsApp text, and she gave this the 876-878-2882. That's a WhatsApp number. And the email is report@childprotection.gov.jm, or by visiting any CPFSA parish office or through their social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at CPFSA JM. Jesus Christ. Miss Big Hoof Wholeness, you out there chat about. You promote women and women and girls and Babsy Grange put this in place and that in place for the protection of women, girls. Yeah? What are doing as far as legislature is concerned for their protection of the women and the girls? What bill have on the books for prosecution of junkers like these who assault girls, young girls, and for the dirty stinking junker man them will assault women? What kind of bill have on the books for prosecuting these people that carry on these heavy, despicable acts? What do you have on the books? You're out there chat about, oh, the JLP party this and the JLP party that for women and for girls and this and that, but not a blessed thing is there. I mean, if we're not going to do anything to help and protect the women and the girls, why are you there? Why the hell are you there? The big old crusty, musty, dusty, rusty man them, what they? Them pushing the male agenda. And have on upon back burner in a back room, barefoot and pregnant, and tell on to shut up on the mouth. You should be lucky so them carry on in a parliament and have a seat. Me say, I can almost guarantee so the sexual predator list, what is private in Jamaica, is mostly men. And mostly men that are either politician friend, politician neighbor, politician schoolmate, politician relative that they don't want the rest of the country to know about. So they're keeping it private. That is horse manure. And then, like I said, on come out and talk foolishness about it's for the protection of the victim. Protection of the victim a backside. These 7 little dirty, little stinking, barefoot, rotten teeth, little junker them will assault this woman, 13-year-old girl. Every last one of them should be on that list permanently. Permanently. The girl going to protect her property, her school bag with her books, and the little junker them plot and plan to assault the woman picnic. And not only did they assault her, that not bad enough. The little shits decide to videotape it and put out the video on social media. You tell me, said that is not some form of freaking nut jobs that need to be locked up for a very long time so they can sit down in a dark room and think about what they did. And them name must go on the predator list. It must go on the list. And no come off. Because I understand in Jamaica, if you're on the sexual predator registry for 10 years, even though nobody knows say upon it, if your name is on there for 10 years, these dirty dogs can go back to court and go to a judge and petition the court to take them name off of the list after 10 years. You tell me now, what the hell sense does that make? What the hell does that make? What kind of sense that make? And they have the, me say them have the audacity to come talk about the list private to protect the victim. There's no information on that list about the victim. The only information on the list about the victim is that the junker them commit the despicable act against a girl or a boy and the age range. The age range don't even give specific age number. Say like a 9-year-old or a 10-year-old or a 13-year-old. It gives the age range between 12 and 16. So how is that protecting the victim? How? Jesus Christ. My goodness gracious of me. Now may I tell you, say, my last little thing before me jump off of here. Boy, the dirty lion thief in conjure. You see? Come with a mouthful of lie. A conference Sunday. Word salad. Rinse and repeat the lies and the promises. Dangling the carrot in front of the donkey again. The people of Jamaica, the donkey, and then dangle the carrot, the carrot, which is the promises, in front of the people them again. And they tell lie. And then the people not having it. They are not having it. Them coming out and them voicing them displeasure and their disgruntledness against this damn thief and crook. I'm going to play one lady here, see, a craft market vendor. Her displeasure with dirty conjure and the whole crooked, corrupt government. Listen to my girl.
I don't want somebody to give me fish. I like to fish for myself. I'm a very independent woman. This place have been like this forever since I've known it, from I was a child coming up. And I haven't seen any repairs done. Where is the millions?
So we are sitting here on items for days and weeks and months and years, and nobody come inside here, and all we are crying out, nobody seems to answer our cry.
My name is Charlene. I want to lament on what the Prime Minister spoke about in conference yesterday, which I am not really pleased. It's a drop in a bucket for me, for you to, and I think it's an insult for you to come and tell me, hey, you're going to give me a waiver for my shop rent for the period of December and January, and then you're going to extend it until June when the ship year open. Listen to me, Mr. Prime Minister. I'm not going to be nice to you because this is way off of what my problem and my concern is. I have related my concern to my president in this market, and I know she had put it in letter of what my concern is. I'm having a grave issue in getting my shop into a transfer state where I can apply for a JTB license. So I can go to the bank and open an account just to know that I can, when the bank asks me a reference, where do I get my money from, I can say I'm a craft trader. This is a grave issue. Not for you to come and tell me that you're going to assist me in paying my shop rent. I don't want somebody to give me fish. I like to fish for myself. I'm a very independent woman. You take a look in the craft market. Look at behind here. Look at the state. This place has been like this forever since I've known it, from when I was a child coming up. And I haven't seen any repairs done. Where is the millions? You're saying this is $1 million ministry. Where is it? I am so pissed off. I had to come here speaking to one of my colleagues here this morning because of what the statement you have made. I am not pleased. I'm a very independent woman. I don't want somebody to tell me you're going to help me pay rent. Pay rent for what? I want to make my money. You come in here and you fix this property. Where's the millions going to? That same ship pier we have to pay to go out there. Where's those millions that we pay to go out there? Those millions that we're paying to go out there to make $1. Those millions should be coming back into this market to try and build it. Where I don't have to lift up these heavy goods to go out there to make $1. I have to get up 4 o'clock in the morning, drag bags and everything to go out there, and then you're going to look at me in big conference and telling me that you think I'm frightened over you paying a rent, 6 to 8 months rent for me. Do you think I'm frightened over that? I am not frightened over it. I don't know where this country going to, you know, but I'm not going down with the sinking ship, sir. So you just really go around in circle and come back again. Come back with a strategy, because that's not what we're asking for. Why didn't you think about getting a bus and getting a bus for us so we can shuckle tourists off of the boat to take the shuckle and the tourists of what people are coming in here? We have 30 people going out on the ship here. Every month, 30 people out of 300 craft traders in here. 30 more have to be fed out here, and we have to wait again for another set to go out there to eat. And you're going to tell me you're going to pay my shop rent for what? So I must wait for 4 or 5 months, dying of hunger, for my rest of my colleagues to eat before I come and wait for going on the ship here. Do you know the operation of going out on the ship here, sir? Do you know the depth of operation that is going on in this country? I'm wondering, sir. I am wondering. I am displeased because I'm a boat owner. I am not a diarrhea laborite. I am not diarrhea PNP. But I did vote for you, so I'm not scared to tell you. I vote for you because I vote. I thought you were young. You were going to come with better. 18 years you keep on. I hate this country coming to talk about 18 years of what the PNP done. Listen, we know what they did. I voted for you to give you a chance to do better or make some changes. I don't see any changes. I've seen worse. I feel like I'm in shackles.
I say it is good. I accept it. But it's how long that bellyful is going to last. It won't last for long, right? After that, we are still hungry, right? Where is the food? Where is the food coming from after that? And what the Prime Minister is saying and doing, that won't put money in our pocket, right? That won't help us to buy goods to put in our shop, right? Because there's nothing that we are holding in our hands. There's nothing at all. It is just to go back to the UDC, and somewhere in their taxes they're gonna receive it back. So all what the Prime Minister is doing, right, which he should have been doing as a long time, as a young man who come and understand what suffering is. Unfortunately, the Prime Minister lose everything. He sees the condition of the craft market. He sees the suffering of the craft market, and he has done nothing. And it is not just the craft market.
All right, people on here. You hear the lady say, don't give me fish, teach me how to fish. She don't want a handout. She want government come fix up the place. Fix up the place and include them in the running of the place and getting them clients from the cruise ship. Get tour bus to go down down a pier, bring then the cruise ship passengers up at the craft market and give them business. She don't want nobody come promise her to pay her rent for 6 months. Pay her rent for 6 months while there's no customers coming in. What that going to do? What that going to do? And like the gentleman say, yes, he will take the money and the food, but yes, what that going to do after the money and the food done? One walk into a supermarket, you come out with one little scandal bag half full of something for the amount of money what they give you, and then give you one box food, and then next day what you do? Or for the next 4 years or however long. Look from when Craft Market did it. Craft Market has not been upgraded. The lady said from she was a child. It has not been upgraded. But yet, Andrea come out to the mouth full of lie. Oh, we're going to do this and we will do that and we're gonna and we're gonna and we're gonna and we freaking gonna. Why you never come say, conjure? Why you never come say, well, we have done and we did and we have started and we are continuing and we will finish. No, we will. When you're going to do it, sir? You've been in office almost 9 years now. When are you going to do all these blessed things you keep coming out and rolling off your tongue? Your first 100 days in office promises, not one come true yet. Not one. But you're out here with your mouth full of lie and roll up on the people and they tell them all kind of foolishness and all sort of nonsense. They're continuously lying to them to get them vote. And continuously feeding their licky, hungry belly, long gut one them $5,000 on a box food. They can't get your vote, for you get them vote. And they're so dense and dunce, they don't realize you give them $5,000 to come a conference or to buy them vote, and that is a and amen for you and them. You don't have to respond to them for nothing because they accepted your money and your payment, and that's it. There's no answering to you for nothing. Because the next thing they start talk to you, go say, me then give $5,000 to get your vote. Then you pay, you're good, you're all right. Me not have to do nothing else. Me not have to do nothing else. Wicked junk for them. Jesus have mercy. People, this is why me tell you say, you must go register to vote. And when you register, after you done register on the vote, when election call, please go out and vote. Please go out and vote. Your life literally depends on it. Your life depends on it. I tell you, me telling you. Lord have mercy. Fight strong. Welcome, darling. I appreciate you so very much. May I call you now? May I call you later because I am going to post your videos and your pictures of the protest down at Blue Lagoon. And I want to get some more information from you. May I call you? May I have your number? Lilith Foster, thank you, sweetness, for being here. I appreciate you so very much. Beverly, thank you, love. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you so very much. Me love one of man. Really and truly. Verna Adams, thank you, darling. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Let me see who else I have out there on me. Violet Watson, hello, love. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you for being here. Welcome to my little Deb talk. Monica Wills, did I big you up yet? If I didn't, I'm sorry, love. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yes, darling, lovely people. Gonna like up the live for me there, please. Share the live for me, please. And most definitely subscribe to the live, the platform, and hit that notification bell and set it to all. So like I said, the next time I push out my head to come talk to you, and we get notified. Johnny Johnson, hey darling, welcome and thank you for being here. I appreciate you so very much. He said, I remember as a youth reading the Star newspaper where a man in a domestic dispute with his wife threatened her and carried out that he will and did beat her until she bled out of Jesus have mercy. In their prison, right, Johnny? In their prison, right? You should have still their prison. Should have still their prison. Yes, our women, our children, and the elderly must be protected in Jamaica at all costs. At all costs. Especially this granny dumbing business, leaving seniors at hospital door abandoned. Jesus, boy, I don't understand these people enough. For them, the ones that carry them grandparents go left a hospital and ignore them and don't go back for them. They must have had a really, really bad childhood and upbringing. Cause Lord Jesus, for my granny and for my grandpa, if I could have them come back here to be with me now in my old age, I would have given anything for them to be here with me. Anything. I cannot see carrying them go drop a hospital. If I have to go to hospital and may I carry them go to hospital and them better give me one chair, one lounger, or one little bed to sit down, lie down in the hospital room with them. So me can see and hear everything what go on with them. I cannot see it. I can but like I said, some people have some really, really bad and rough childhood. So them them not take care of and grandparents and them abandon them grandparents at hospital. Jesus have mercy. What has this world come to? Anyway, my lovely darling, wonderful people. Made up come. Made up come. Thank you all so very much for being here with me this afternoon, this evening, tonight, whatever time zone you are in. I appreciate y'all so very much for taking the time out to hang out with me. Wanna walk good. Me love wanna like sweet potato pudding. Me say me love sweet potato pudding. I think that's my downfall. But thank you again. Thank you for being here. Walk good, peace and love and peace. One perfect love, my wonderful, wonderful people. Wanna walk good. And I will catch you on the next time. Cause guess what? I gone. Thank you, people. Like up the live before you leave. Like up the live. Thank you. I love you. All right. Take care on yourself. Yeah? Till we meet again. Take care on yourself. Peace and love. Love and peace. All right. Have a good evening.